I'm Anita Ayers. I'm with Pinellas912.com. I am here because who is the IRS going to target next? That could be anybody, Democrat, Republican, Independent, and if they are going to use their power to manipulate and use scare tactics to intimidate people into compromising on what their beliefs are, then who is going to be next? Is it going to be the local news program? Is it going to be a reporter? Who is it going to be? So that's why I'm here. I am defending the rights of the Constitution, and I'm going to do whatever I can to help.
You know what's going on here?
Yeah.
Hi, it's only 912, South Pinellas 912 Patriots. We're over here in front of the IRS in St. Petersburg, Florida, protesting the National Protest the IRS Day. I don't think I have to go into details why we're protesting the IRS, but as time is going on, more and more people are coming out with their signs and flags, as you can see, and we're going to be here from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. peacefully protesting. Now our numbers are starting to grow, so we'll be getting comments. So this is Sully 912 News, South Pinellas 912, St. Petersburg, Florida, protesting the National Protest Day against the IRS.
I'm Doreen Kickstra, and I'm with Kingdom of Christ. But I'm here with 912, and I've also been involved with We the People. I'm just a true patriot who loves America. I'm a veteran. I'm astounded at what our country has come to.
My name is Susan, and I signed up with the 912 Project, but I haven't really gone to the meetings. Sorry to say, but I do keep track of what's going on, and I do keep track of what's going on in the country, and it's necessary for everybody to get out and voice their opinion.
Are we thirsty for a tea party? We
Okay,
don't like to be focused.
Now, what's your name and who are you with?
Kathy Sorensen, 912, South Pinellas, 912. Here to protest what the IRS is doing. They cannot continue to do that to all conservative groups. We're just here to let them know we're not pleased. We are Americans and we're not going to stand for it. Thank you.
My name is Tim, and I do not belong to any group. This is the first time in my life I ever protested.
Hey, we have a familiar face we haven't seen in quite some time. She's a member with
I'm with 912, South Pinellas 912.
912, and I seem to got amnesia. What is your name?
My name's Vicky,
Vicky. All right, Vicky. Now I recall.
and now I'm here to protest the actions of IRS against our Bill of Rights and our Constitution. That's why I'm standing here. America, you need to wake up.
Which group are you with?
912ers.
South Pinellas 912?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And what is your name again?
Carl Werner.
Carl, and I see you're standing in front of this building, is the IRS building. Is that
That's correct. That's correct.
And has anyone come out to object to our protests?
Not this morning yet.
Not this morning. What group are you with?
912. Either
South Pinellas 912 too? Okay, and what is your name, sir?
Lloyd.
All right. Yeah, what is any comments that you have about what's happening today?
Get rid of the IRS.
Sir, what is your name?
Doyle Mills.
Okay, are you with any particular group?
No, sir, I'm not.
Oh, okay, and I understand you took some time out of work to attend this protest.
Well, I only had about 10 minutes, so I showed up here. I parked in the IRS parking lot, and I walked right over here because I'm really concerned about government getting too big and government having too much power. Because this country is all about freedom, individual responsibility, individual freedom, and the IRS is a threat to that, honestly. So I'm here to add my voice to their voices. So I'm glad they're here. And
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Hi,
sir.
are you part of the protest?
I'm here to protest in my own way. Yes, sir. We met a couple times.
Okay, and what are you protesting?
Well, they use the methods that the IRS uses, that Obama uses, using the IRS to target his opposition.
We just have two new arrivals that are joining the protest over here in St. Petersburg in front of the IRS building on the National Protest Day going on all over the country. What is your name and what group are you with?
I'm Linda Gibbons. I'm an independent American citizen, and I'm here today to express the outrage we all feel with the targeting that's taken place during this administration by the IRS.
Okay, and lady in blue, and your name?
My name is Phyllis Menino, and I'm independent also, and she's spoken for both of us, so I feel the same way.
I wonder if we should all go down to 4th Street.
Well, that's what I think.
As you can see, we left the IRS building and we're approaching another group protesting the IRS here on 4th Street in St. Petersburg, Florida. You with
912 Pinellas,
South Pinellas 912.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
and you're out here protesting out in the hot sun.
Yes,
And for the reason you're protesting and against who?
because I love America and against everyone over there in the White House, I
Okay.
guess. The big O.
All right, this gentleman, your name, sir?
Ray Kaplan.
And what is your affiliation? Are you with any group?
I'm not an active member in any of the groups, but I do support them. I have attended their meetings north and south, and I'm out here. I'm just tired of the corruption within our own government, and this is a good example of why we should abolish the IRS and have a national sales tax or a flat tax.
I'm not really with a group. I'm just independent. I believe in personal rights and liberties as in the Constitution, and I'm interested in the corrupt. I'm not pointing at anybody in particular, but the people who did this need to go to jail.
What is your name, sir?
Pete Franco,
Pete. And what group are you with, Pete?
South Pinellas 912.
South Pinellas 912. That name sounds familiar. I seem to hear a lot, and you're in a lot of activities these days. So basically, standing out in this bright, hot sun, let me hear what you have to say.
Well, I think the unfolding of the IRS scandals are just completely appalling, that the government would be targeting specific political groups. I mean, I don't think you can get much more tyrannical and in opposition to what our government's about than that. So I really think that given the abuse that the IRS, that actually what appears to be the White House and his political affiliates have directed the IRS to do, I see this as being a perfect time to abandon the IRS and do tax reform. It could be flat tax, fair tax, one like that. It's fair to all, no special interest deductions, no governmental targeting and abuse such as is happening right here. You could do your tax returns on a postage stamp and it's fair for everyone. So again, the thing that I see out of this is that it's time to eliminate the IRS, not eliminate taxes, but eliminate the corrupt IRS, especially the way it's been inappropriately abused by this White House and the Democrat political party, and turn it into flat tax and or fair tax, which is fair for all. That's the way I see it.
Okay, thank you, Pete Franco. South Pinellas 912 Assistant Organizer. Thank you, Pete. And we have another familiar face. She's with the South Pinellas 912 and also an assistant organizer. And your name, ma'am?
Gisela.
Gisela, okay. And you're here with the gang from South Pinellas mainly,
Right.
912, and you're protesting for what reason?
The IRS has become an agency way too big, totally controlling people, intimidating, and getting corrupt as part of it. We need to stand up for it. It has to be downsized and it has to be reformed.
My name is Debbie Nealis. I am from Shiloh's Place. I also have a ministry called In the Nick of Time, out saving your children from suicide and drug addiction. But I am here to stand up against the IRS and big government taking over America.
Let me ask you now, being you're with a religious group, I would say, have you been targeted by the IRS?
You know what? It's very possible that we have. I have talked to several people and they didn't even realize that their 501(c)(4) or 501(c)(4) had been revoked.
My name is Kathy.
What tea party is that?
St. Petersburg, she's supposed to.
South Pinellas 912?
Yes, right.
And your name is?
Kathy.
Kathy, now, sorry, I didn't want to start you, but it seems like you got a lot of people honking their horns.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I've seen and heard, and now I'd like to hear from you. Why are you protesting the IRS? For what reason, personal to you?
Targeting Tea Party, religious groups, other conservative outfits. So it's just not right. It's not part of the American way of doing things. It's equal for everybody. I mean, it's just like the regular Tea Party, the old one, the Boston Tea Party. They did taxation without representation. Now we've got taxation at the discretion of the IRS. They need to go away. They need to go away, or they need to revamp the whole thing. But the way it sits right now, it's not constitutional. It doesn't belong to the United States, and we need to fight them back.
Okay.
So we do it little bitty steps like this.
Very good, Kathy.
Peacefully.
You're doing the right thing, and I see
you.
you're staying in the shade, which is a good thing too.
Well, until the cars come, then I jump in the heat.
Okay.
Michael.
Elise?
Allison, why don't you come up closer together? Let's get closer together, and I'm going to ask you, what group are you with?
I'm with the Pinellas 912, South Pinellas 912.
South Pinellas 912 or Pinellas 912?
South Pinellas 912.
South Pinellas 912, all three of you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and just simply state why are you protesting the IRS?
Because I think it's disgraceful what they've done. They've targeted conservatives. They've targeted Americans for harassment. It's disgraceful. It's an abuse of power.
Same.
And I don't care who they target. They shouldn't be targeting anybody. I would really prefer a whole new system. I think we've come to a time when we've reached a certain maturity in this in America, and we just need to move forward and maybe cut it up some. But I really am dead set against the IRS right now.
Okay, well, thank you, Patriots. You're doing a great job, and I see you staying out of the sun, which is a good idea.
Very good.
And thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Okay, what group are you with?
We're with the 912
South Pinellas 912?
Yes, we are.
That's the majority, all from South Pinellas 912.
Well, that's where the smart people go.
Oh, okay. And what is your name?
Marilyn.
Marilyn. And what's your name?
Marlene.
Marilyn and Marilyn.
Marlene.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Hard to hear with the traffic in the background, but I
M&Ms.
capture it. I captured what you're saying. Okay, so Marilyn.
Yes.
Exactly in your own words, and why are you doing this?
Well, if you see my sign, I'm very upset about the abuse of power that the IRS is showing. Actually, all the scandals are showing, but especially I'm afraid of the IRS. So I think they've been abusing their power, and if they continue to do it, we're going to completely lose all faith in America. We won't even know what kind of a country we're living in. We'll have no protection.
Okay, and again, what is your name?
Marlene.
Okay, and in your own words, why are you protesting the IRS?
Well, the IRS has just finally gone too far. We pay our dues to the IRS every year, and we have no say. Now, IRS is behaving very badly. They're usurping their powers, and now they're even going to be allowed to handle the health care. They've already messed up the IRS. They're showing their abusive power stretch, and now they're going to go into yet another field. We've got to stop them.
Okay, thank you both. And,
Thank you.
What group are you with?
Yours.
Are you with
912.
Not South Pinellas 912?
Yes.
Okay, are you both of you?
No, I am. I live in Africa, and I just came here to support because I live in corrupt governments, and I see what the end result is, and I just wanted to come here and show my patriotism because I'm very worried about our country. I will have to watch it from afar, but I'm watching what's happening, and it's happening at a rapid pace. And living with corrupt governments that don't care about their people, and people don't have rights, I can see where this little experiment that Obama's doing could go. And I am a true African American. I'm an American and I live in Africa.
Oh, okay, so are you a citizen of Africa?
I'm a citizen of the United States.
Not citizen of the United States, but you live in Africa.
Yes.
And how long have you been living in Africa?
This is my 4th time in Africa. I've also lived on other places. We just came from Shanghai, China, which is another place you don't want to become like the Chinese are because of their governments. So I've lived up close and personal. I've lived in Syria. I've lived in Egypt. 4 different places in Africa, and places in Europe, and this is a blessed country, and I don't want to see us give up our blessings. And we're giving it away and not even fighting for it, and that scares me.
Okay, and ma'am, let's hear what you have to say about that.
Well, what I have to say about it is when I read all the news and I listen to the news and listen to radio, Mark Levin's one of my most favorite.
Amen.
And I get butterflies in my stomach. I get so upset. So we have to get out there and make everybody else aware of what's going on. And you can speak to some people and you will make a comment about what you heard the previous evening, and they look at you like they have no idea what you're talking about.
Let me ask you, you see these people protesting, you know why they're protesting?
I'm not sure.
No.
You don't? Hey, do you know why these people are out here protesting?
Yes, to hold accountable the IRS, which absolutely needs to happen.
And are you in favor of what they're doing?
Absolutely.
And you're with them?
Absolutely, 100,
Okay, so
110%.
what do you say about the IRS? Should we get rid of them and get a fair tax or flat tax?
I think that we should just do what's fair and what's right, and people shouldn't get away with things like that. So we should just hold people accountable.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a
Okay.
great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.